Hey guys, Matt here today bringing you a video about different ways for you to keep playing and practicing Magic the Gathering during the lockdown we're currently under. I'm sure a few of us, like me, are getting a bit of cabin fever at the moment in isolation, so I thought I'd make a video to help you and your friends out. A few of these you might already know, a few of them you might not, so hope this list helps. So if you like these kind of videos, please subscribe, and if you have any ideas for a topic you want me to cover, then please let me know with a comment down below. Also, spoiler season starts for Ikoria Layer Behemoths on April 2nd, so stay tuned to catch my videos covering them and my thoughts about the cards. So we're going to start off this list with the big one at the moment, Magic the Gathering Arena. Now this has been a definite hot topic in the Magic the Gathering community, and I'm pretty sure you've heard of it. It is free to get started, and new accounts are given starter decks to help you get into matches online. It starts you off with a really good tutorial. If you're fresh to the game or you need a reminder on the game rules, the game will show you what to do and what you can't do gameplay wise. The rules and phases have been streamlined and easy to understand, so it's a great place to learn and refresh. It features the cards from Ixalan onwards that have been in standard legal sets. You are also able to use code cards that you may have gotten from paper magic events to get those cards in-game or different rewards. I'll link to other codes as well that are available below. The formats it supports are Standard, Historic and Brawl. I mainly use it to play Historic, as I can still play my old Bant mid-range decks, which I think are pretty fun to play. You can climb the ranked ladders, or you can directly challenge your friends in the game as well. I say the negatives of it are that you can't buy in and out as easily, and the lack of formats can get a bit boring. Plus the hassle of having to crack packs to get the cards you want to play, while getting a minimum wild cards mean it's quite an investment into the game to get started. This is probably what I'd say are the strengths of the Magic the Gathering online client in comparison to Magic Arena. You can play a ton of different formats in the game, all the way back through Magic's history to Vintage, and if you do so wish, a couple of online exclusive game modes like Penny Dreadful. It does cost $10 to get started with an account, and MTG Goldfish do have a brilliant video which I'll link down below to help you get you started. The flexibility of the game is definitely such a bonus. I have my modern deck on there, so I can practice with the same cards and sideboard and learn the deck fully. On the game, you even run the chance to encounter many pros and Twitch streamers on there. It is said to be a bit more clunky than Magic Arena, but the rules are fully laid out for you and really help you mechanically with what you're doing. I feel it does help make me a better player, seeing more of the global meta rather than my local meta that I'm used to. The skill level on there is quite high as well, so it is definitely a good way to get some good practice games in. Sites like Card Hoarder will help you buy single cards and import whole deck lists to make deck building easier. Then at the end of it, if you want to finish playing MTGO, then you have the option to sell your cards back to sites like them and cash out and liquidate if you wish. Cards here are drastically cheaper than the paper ones, as the reserve list isn't enforced online, and some rares can be even 1 cent each, which in turn means that cards like Mana Crypt, that are about $200 in paper, are about $4 online. You can even play Vintage for about 1/10 of the price than it would be to play in paper. The Commander playing environment is also quite friendly, and you can probably find a game at any time of day. I think the wide variety of formats and card pool available to you definitely make this a great way to play Magic over the internet. Next, I'm going to follow up with Discord to play with other people from your local game store, as well as many others in the like-minded Discord channels. For this, you will need some gameplay space and a webcam that can be pointed at your play area. A microphone would also be a great asset. Below, I'm going to leave a link to the Play EDH Discord, which is a great welcome document to help you get started. It covers everything you need to know about how to use the channel, what you need to get started, and loads of other information retaining to it. I recommend you go and check them out. It has over 10,000 members, so I'm sure you will find someone to play a game with there, and decks leveling from casual all the way up to competitive EDH in addition. With my local game store, they have a Discord when we have set up a 4-way video calls so we can play as a group there, and it works really well. It is great to interact via voice instead of emotes or text like Magic Arena or MTGO respectively. If you are also a Discord Nitro user, you can benefit from a better webcam resolution, but I am sure if you don't recognise a card, they will read it to you. That is the great thing about this being mainly a casual format. Fourthly, I wanted to mention the website Possibility Storm. It is a website that posts mostly weekly puzzles which you have to try and work out how to win or survive until the next turn. Here is an older one that involves Oko, so you can do the most recent ones. I'll let you pause the video to give this a look over. So then the solution for this one, say, is use Oko to turn Nullhide Ferox into an Elk, play your island, cast Taste of Death, your opponent loses their board, you get to keep the 4/4 carriage and your 3/3 Wicked Wolf, sacrifice the 3 food tokens made by Taste of Death to pump the wolf to 6/6, attack for lethal. I find this quite a nice challenging way to test your card interaction knowledge and seeing the solutions in board states. I definitely recommend these for you to have a go at when they release them. Finally, I thought I'd go over playing in person with Housemates. Of course, if you have the cards, you can use them, but sites like mtgpress.net and deckstats.net let you print off full colour proxies as well as black and white text cards. MTG Press is clean and simple to use, whereas Deckstats has a more confusing interface to get started with, but it works really well. I've printed out a few other decks in Pauper and Modern to practice with. The only requirement is that you have access to a printer and then sleeve them up and you're good to go. I think that playing in paper across the table from someone beats playing online any day, despite how flashy the animations are in Magic Arena. Hopefully this pandemic passes and we can go back to in-person Friday night Magic events. Closing note, if you want to support your local game store, do try to at this time, as it is a tough time for them, and if you want to see them open up, I'm sure they'll appreciate the support. Thank you for watching my video to the end. Are there any ways that I didn't cover or resources that you use? Let me know with a comment below, and I'll see you next time.